Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm DrGluon, and today we're doing a cool speed build challenge video where I've taken this shell. This is the shell challenge. If you guys don't know what the shell challenge is, basically somebody, in this case Vixella, created this basic shell here. The outside walls are all preset. You can't change any of the outside walls. You can't add any more outside walls. And you have to build something based on it. So you got to build anything you want based on that. But you can't change. You can add some inside walls. And I think I could add fences. At least I hope so, because I did. So you have to kind of like build something based on the shape of that building. And at this kind of point, I wasn't really sure what I was doing, honestly, because I mean, all these roofs going on. I don't know what's going on there. But at this point, I kind of asked my my Twitch chat, like, what should I do? And they came up with an evil villain's lair, like an evil villain. Like, I got Vixella down there. Maybe she's like an evil villain, and she's like, this is her like place to hang out and plot world domination. I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out like how it would look. I was toying around with maybe being a tree house. Here's the fence I added, so hopefully that's okay. Okay, so the building is like a square, and it's got these little things that stick out, these little areas that stick out. And for some reason, those reminded me a lot of like a drive-through window at a restaurant. You know, like at like a McDonald's or whatever. They got like the building, and then they got just basically a little box that kind of sticks out, and that's what the cars would pull up to. So I was getting that vibe a lot. So I was thinking like maybe it could be like a drive-through window of a fast food restaurant. However, because we're still trying to make it an evil lair for a villain, maybe that it's like a front, maybe like it looks like a fast food restaurant, but really there's like evil going on inside that building. Maybe the building was abandoned and now has been taken over by an evil organization. I don't know. At this point, I don't know. But I'm trying to make, right now I'm just trying to make it look like a restaurant. I love making restaurants. I don't know. That's like what I do. But so that's what I'm good at. I made a restaurant. I made another restaurant. So kind of get the roof there that kind of looks like it would be a fast food restaurant roof. And so I'm thinking maybe it's gonna be like abandoned and then like later on taken over by evil villainy. So my thought was I'll just make it a restaurant, make it really nice, and then like super run it down. You know, like really like make some cracks everywhere, make it really run down, and then add like the villainy element to it. So at this point right now I am just making a fast food restaurant, which I think comes out pretty good. So I'm gonna draw a big chicken on the front of the building here, using these lights that come in I think seasons. They come in seasons, these lights here. And what I draw is a duck for some reason. I don't know. Why did I do that? I don't know why I drew a duck. That's a duck. That is a duck, Gluon, which I realized. I thought that might be the beak, maybe. So I, you know, get rid of that because that's not a chicken. That's not a chicken. And so then I start with the eyes here. It's kind of a cartoony chicken. So then I draw a woody woodpecker, because apparently I don't know what ducks look like. I get that though. No, I know what a duck looks like. I don't know what a chicken looks like. Apparently I know what a duck looks like because I got that one down. So yeah, so I draw this thing, which is not a chicken. I was told when making it that is not a chicken. That's my chat was very concerned that I didn't know what a chicken looked like. I do know what a chicken looks like. But, you know, when you're in the heat of the moment, you know what I mean? It's I don't know, you know? Who could tell me what it looks like? Anyway, so the idea is that the chicken here is like shouting the name of the restaurant out loud. That's why the words are kind of coming out of its mouth. There's like, Papa! It's like, Papa! Chicken! I don't know, what do we call this place? I don't forget what we call it. It was like Jerry's Cluck House or something, or no, it's Wicked Chicken. Jerry's Wicked Chickens, and then what I called it. So, Jerry's Wicked Chicken, which Jerry is the name, of course, if you guys know my stream. There's like a character named Jerry. He's kind of well known. Anyway, so then we got the drive-through windows there. So like you pull up, maybe you pay at one, and then you get your food at the other kind of situation. That's what I was thinking right now. And then we got the parking lot in front. And I guess I was kind of concerned because it was kind of low there if Vixella could get in there, and she can't. So that was the problem. So now I've got to figure out, like, was it because of the stairs? I wasn't sure, like, that kind of messed everything up. Like, how to get her in there. And I think because just that awning is way too low. But if I make it any higher, then it's going to, you know, block the beautiful Roadrunner face, I guess. Anyway, so I made the walls high. I made them, like, 3 high. The biggest height. I hope that's okay. I hope that's okay. I hope that's not against the walls because, well, I do want to draw chicken heads, so I did it. I mean, they're still the same. I just made him, like, taller, you know? It's just the same wall. I just made him taller. Like, I'm assuming that's okay. Hopefully that's okay. Let me know if that's okay. Please let me know. So, anyway, so now I'm going to make something that maybe looks more like a chicken. I'm going to... Well, I mean, I don't, but it's slowly getting there, you know, it's still, I don't know why I thought blue would be cool. The chickens aren't blue, but anyway, now it fits, so Vixella can get in there, I think. Maybe some eyes on there, some goofy eyes on them. That's not a chicken, still not a chicken, but, so now I'm redoing it to make it more like a chicken, so, I made the building blue so it stand out a little bit better, and you know, it turns out chickens have those, like, things underneath. Like, it looks kind of like a bow tie, honestly. So actually, I kind of like the way it looked. And they're also white. So that's my chicken right there. I was gonna have it do the same thing where it was like shouting the name of the restaurant, but I really wanted the name to be really big and on top. And just at this point, I'm making just what I feel like would be a cool place to eat, like a cool chicken restaurant. So, like, this place has really good chicken nuggets. You know what I mean? Like, it's really good. Like, if you're looking for some nuggets, some nugs, then you're definitely gonna come here, you know? I mean, I'm not like a kid, but I do like chicken nuggets. Like sometimes, you know, my wife will make like some nice food, but then make the kids like chicken nuggets. And then I'm like, can I just get some nuggets? I mean, I know you made all this nice food and all, but like, I kind of like, because these nuggets look pretty good. So then I just ate the nuggets, and then she gets mad at me because she spent all this time making this like adult food, and I just want the nuggets. So that's a personal problem though. So yeah, I'm trying to find a better door, because that door kind of, it's like a fancy door, but there's no like, I guess, restaurant door that would really work in that kind of, because it's free spaces, you know? So I couldn't really find a good door, that like a restaurant door. So I ended up going with that door, even though it doesn't really work, but I don't know. It's kind of like what I'm stuck with, you know? They only get more fancier from that. They don't get less fancier. That's like the least fancy door. So that's the door I go with. I'm still looking for doors, because my chat was like, there's got to be a better door. And there really wasn't. There wasn't a door. I keep looking, but there isn't. So anyway, so I had some windows there, and now on to the inside. So I can add as many walls as I want on the inside. Just I can't add any on the outside, and hopefully that fence is okay, because I did add a fence. But anyway, so we got the upstairs bit there, and the kind of countertop where you buy your chicken at, and kind of basically there's gonna be 2 areas, the front and then the kitchen, you know, service area. And this is gonna be a functional restaurant. Like, I'm hoping, I haven't tested it, but hopefully, like, we put it in the world, and then, you know, you could go ahead and eat if you want to. Get some sweet nugs, you know? And so I got some tables going, and I guess they are kind of clean. Those tables aren't too clean, but I guess I didn't spend too much time looking for, and those chairs are definitely too clean as well. Like, I really want this place to be, like, questionable, you know? Like, I don't know. I mean, the nuggets are really good and all, but I don't know if I should eat here, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of like thinking, like, you know, sometimes like the best places though are like the places that look like, you know, that kind of run down, you know what I mean? When you go to eat somewhere, like, I don't know, but then you're like, oh, this food's really good. It's like that, except, I mean, the food isn't that good. I mean, the nugs are good, but the food's not that good. So I got a little thing over the countertop there. I feel like it looks kind of nice. I went with the dirty countertop, because, you know, what are we doing now? We're doing the okay, so because I'm like, well, can I do a basement? Is that cool? Can I do basements? And so I started doing a basement, and then I was told I can't do basements. That's cheating. So I don't do the basement. But I was thinking, like, maybe I could do, like, maybe that could be where the villains are hanging out, underneath the basement. But I was told I couldn't do a basement, so I got rid of it. We ended up putting the villainy stuff upstairs, and we'll get to that in just a second. But right now, I'm just kind of making the restaurant side of thing. I'm trying to find out where I can put this kitchen piece. I just kind of slap it in there. It's just a really awkward space back there. I don't know, like, I could go there because that's where the drive-through window is, but it was just really awkward to fit. I mean, essentially all you needed is a kitchen, and then like the hostess stand, and you know, the hostess that would go in front, but like the waiters thing, you know. Got some cash registers there, and okay, so that's kind of behind. I wanted to have like, I really wanted like, there's a nugget. There's some nuggets. We're gonna get to those later, because we go a little nugget crazy in this build. It's fun. It's fun. Anyway, so behind, I guess we're gonna have like, you know, a menu or something. And I couldn't find really much that had chickens in it, except for this one poster that comes in, I think it's like luxury kitchen. Maybe there's more chicken posters that I didn't find, but you can let me know if there are. I really wanted this to be super cheesy in the menu system, and we just don't have anything like that in The Sims. Like a whole bunch of neon lights would be funny, but I just left the one. I just did the hot one there. Like, I feel like this would be a place would have like a bunch of neon signs advertising the kind of beer that they serve, you know? Anyway, this is from the Discover University, this kind of like sign. It doesn't really work, honestly, and I end up using it because I don't need a menu, but it's too trendy. You know, it's like this menu looks too cool, but it's not a cool place. It's supposed to be like super dorky. I mean, like it's supposed to be like, you know, not a very nice place to eat. Maybe that's why the villains, they don't want it to be like a nice place to eat, because they want it to look like a place that you could eat, and you could eat there, but they don't want a lot of people going there because they want to like conduct their villainy in secret, you know. But then again, then they also made their nugs really good. Like the idea was it wasn't going to be a very nice place, but then they accidentally made all their nuggets super tasty, and now like it is kind of popular, even though it's super disgusting. And there's like a bunch of grease along the walls there, and then cracks, you know, kind of making it like nasty. So the grease has been piling up over time, and also just stains. There's just, you know, stains on the floor, grease stains, maybe, I don't know, just questionable stains on the floor everywhere, and also food everywhere. I mean, this is not clean. It's not a clean place. I thought those chairs were just too nice, you know. So I don't know. There's not really any dirty chairs. I'm trying to find like a dirty chair, and someone suggested this chair from City Living. It does look kind of rustic, but it's too pretty. It's got like flowers on it. That chair's too much. Like that's obviously like that's too like junky. Like you would have that in a restaurant. I want to say that at one point looked nice, but then got like messy over time. I don't know if we have any chairs like that, so I just went with these. I think those are the bowling pack chairs. I really like the bowling pack stuff. I think it really works. So, okay, so working on a bathroom here, and I kind of have I have this issue with all my bathrooms I end up doing. Either they're too big or they're too small. They're too big for like a one-person bathroom in a public place, or they're too, because obviously in a public place you're not gonna have a shower. So really all you need is a, yeah, okay, so obviously like now there's that window had to be moved because like where would the window go? But anyway, so like you only need a toilet and a sink, you know? So that's all you need, but then like that's kind of too big of a space for just a toilet and a sink. So maybe I can put 2 toilets in there, but it's kind of too small for 2 toilets. Look, there's a stall there. I thought that could work, but like how big that thing is. That's huge. It's huge. Massive. That's not gonna work. So I thought, okay, put 2 toilets next to each other, and then maybe like a half wall or something right there, and then where would the sink go though? You know what I mean? Like it's just too small. Maybe like a half wall there, and you could like peek around to see your neighbor. You know, like, hey, how you doing? But that'd be gross as well. So then like what? Like there's one sink, and while that person's like using the sink, they can just kind of casually look at their friend on the toilet. It's just weird. So then it's just like, okay, it's just, I'm making a 4x4, and it's just a toilet and a sink, you know? I guess I have trouble with this all the time. It's like the bathroom's too big or too small. So it's a bathroom now with 1 toilet and 2 sinks, 1 for each hand. So that's good. That's handy. And it's kind of a gross bathroom because it's, you know, it's in this place. Like you would never use the bathroom here. Like you do not want to use this bathroom. It's like a last resort bathroom, you know? So I ended up putting like dirty stains behind the toilet, and I thought that was a little too much. I got one of those. So anyway, we got cracks anyway, and also grease everywhere too. Okay, so just kind of mucking it up a little bit more, doing some of the wallpaper in the kitchen area. Again, it's supposed to be like kind of gross looking and cheesy. Gross and cheesy are the goals here with cracks and stains and yada yada yada, you know? I mean, that's about it, right? I mean, there's not much I can do in that space. There's not a lot of space there right now. There's only the one drive-through window now because the other one is the bathroom. And I think I had some I had some boxes and stuff like where they would have their food storage. And since there is the other drive-through there, you know, they have a cash register over there for the that side for the drive-through there. And also because I do kind of want it to be a functional restaurant, like I think it'd be funny. It's kind of weird though, because like anytime you do like fast food restaurants in like dine outs, you have to have a service stand. So it's kind of weird because you're gonna wait to be seated for a fast food restaurant. But anyway, it's just fun. We put the hostess stand there, and then the waiter stand is back where the drive-through window is. So just kind of messing on the slimes there, making them look good, and then a little bit on the outside, kind of filling out those little, making more interesting, you know, because they're kind of boring looking. I kind of went with the black first, but then I didn't like it. I kind of liked the way it looked, just the plain top, make it simple, you know. So I just went back with those, and then put like air conditionings on them as well, just to give them something interesting to look at. Okay, so that's done. Now let's get into the other part of this build, which is the evil villain lair area. This is actually what's going on up here, is that these people, or this person, I don't know, is hanging out up here and, you know, maybe trying to take over the world, or I don't know what they're doing up here, but they've got evil intentions in mind. And so this is their super villain place to hang out. I don't know, like, what I'm doing at this point. I'm just gonna add these stripes because I think the stripes kind of look cool. But I don't know, they look okay, I guess. And it's like this black tile as well, which I thought looked pretty neat looking. And we want to add like computers. I'm just kind of making this up as I go along at this point because I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this base. Okay, so we got the desk here with like the sci-fi computer on it, and you know, it's kind of where their main place of operation is, where they're doing all their evil deeds on. And kind of around it they would have like all these like monitors, like where they're maybe like monitoring the earth, and then on those little ones it would have, I guess they're like looking at all the news, you know, whenever they do something evil or something, they can like see all the news reporting on it or something. So definitely going into Strangerville a lot when kind of fitting this place out. Oh yeah, I added that thing down there because I thought that looked kind of cool for the kitchen. I've got this like the big experimental thing going on there, and then the listening post there, so you can like listen into people's conversations. And I want to start cool in the middle. And you know when you're like evil, you know when you're evil, you know, like evil guys or people, you know, they have like, they press a button and then the map opens up and it reveals like the earth or something, and then they can point to where they're gonna blow up or whatever. That's like this. So they've got this earth down there, and you know, they can strategize and plan. And yeah, this is what the earth looks like, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what the earth looks like in like blob form. So we got America, and then we've got Africa on that I'm doing right now, and that is, and then we got South America over here. Oh god, that's if you squint you can kind of see it, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that looks like the earth, sure. Like from far away it actually looks pretty good, you know. So this is like when they'll be planning stuff, and I thought it'd be fun to have like some rockets like all over the place around it, so they can they know where all the places are, to attack or whatever. So this was kind of fun, like having these guys kind of point at each other from either way. Maybe this is their strategy. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. So that's the map there. These are from the Realm of Magic. They're broomsticks, but they look kind of steampunky and cool. So I put them on the wall as well. And so that's kind of like, that's it for the map. And not sure like what I'm gonna do with the floor right now, because it's kind of plain. So I'm gonna try and figure out that. Someone mentioned lava wall, a lava floor, which that would be cool, but that wouldn't make any sense in an upstairs above a chicken restaurant. So if it was out of the basement, I would probably would have made this more like a lava, like amongst lava and stuff, but it doesn't really make sense upstairs. So kind of change it to this more like a sciencey kind of laboratory floor there, but super dark and evil. So that's the floor there. I think it looks pretty good. And so I'm just kind of like, I'm basically browsing through Strangerville, trying to get any ideas of things I can add to the lots. So like, just some kind of sciencey things, and also the lighting as well. Like I really like that red light there, and these kind of lights in the corners, and yeah, like those emergency lights there. Very Strangerville-y, So I got the experimental tub there, and I'm like, what can I put in there? It'd be funny, but because we're in a chicken restaurant, maybe I could add a giant chicken to the experimental tub. Like they're experimenting on chickens. I'm trying to make that's how they made the most delicious nugs. They used that thing, So I was just like adding a bunch of, I don't know, just kind of details and little fun things around on the walls there, just to kind of give that wall some personality, because it's pretty plain, this wall over here. So I guess I could have added more monitors, like those smashed monitors from Strangerville. I remember them later on. I wish I'd added those, and maybe I'll go back and add them later, because those are pretty cool. Anyway, there's Vixella playing The Sims, classic Vixella. And just testing it out, make sure it does work. She is able to get in there, Yeah, just kind of added some more details around. I don't know what else to add, but yeah, like another table here, like an experimental table, and then put in some papers, and maybe like a lava lamp or something. This is kind of a cool little thing. I don't know what that was, but that went on the wall. And they added these guys as well, which look pretty neat, maybe around the experimental thing. So that's pretty much the inside of the build. Okay, so now I'm adding the cars to the lot there. We got a bunch of cars in the drive-thru already, because this place is really popular. Those nugs are really good, and just kind of a bunch of cars parked outside as well. I really like making parking lots in The Sims. I don't know, like it makes the build look really like lively, and they're pretty fun to make. I don't know, they're pretty simple, but I do like making them. But yeah, man, look at all those cars just like waiting at the drive-thru for those sweet nug. I call them nugs because my kids call them nug. I call them nugs because my kids. So I'm sorry if that annoys you. But yeah, there's some the parking lot lines there, and maybe some of the cars aren't parked like really good. That just like makes it feel lived in. Not like it makes it feel like people actually come here. So a lot of cars there parked not perfectly. They're kind of pulled in, and also there's like stains everywhere all over the parking lot as well. More grease stains. This kind of makes it just kind of fun to, again, it makes it more real, I think. And then these guys are from Strangerville, which are really nice. These little parking lot, I don't know, like cement blocks there. And because there's an evil person up top, right? So maybe they have a big satellite, to communicate. So I put a satellite up there. That was fun. So this is the side bit here. I wasn't sure what to do here, but I have these drums here. Oh, I also added like an oil rig thing in the back, which I kind of plucked down for fun, but it ended up looking really good. I just liked the way it looked back there. Definitely not you definitely want to eat at chicken places right next to like an oil rig. I think would be really weird, but So I got the barbed wire there so no one goes back to the oil rig area. Like, again, it looked kind of plonked down at first, but I really like the way it looks. Just those guys just happen to be back behind this really funky looking chicken place. Okay, so there's a fence on that side as well, and I really like the barbed wire going around it. Like, once you go in there, once you go into that place, the drive-through, you are in there. You are stuck in there till you pull out. It's kind of rough there. Do a little landscaping around just to kind of make these things look a little more grounded and look a little less plonked down. Kind of like did some kind of dirt around those guys. So again, like I said, they don't. I did just kind of plonk them down for fun, and I really liked the way they looked, so just to kind of make them look a little like they're part of it, and just kind of around the edges, real lights kind of landscape. There's not much to do. I really didn't do anything between the parking lot and the side there. I don't know if I should put a fence there or not, but I'd have to open. So that's where the employees can kind of eat their lunch, maybe in this little area here next to the drive-through and the trash cans, and just kind of added a few stains all around it as well. Just kind of add some, like, kind of dirty bits and pieces all around it. I wasn't sure what to do there, but I kind of just left it there. And some drums all around it as well. So this is where I'm adding nug-nugs everywhere. Like, we got nug-nugs in the toilets. We got nug-nugs just everywhere. Like, I mean, if someone wants to, like, download this build and count the number of nug-nugs, if you want to do the nug-nug challenge, then you're definitely welcome to. So they're just everywhere, all over the place. Like, people are eating them, but then they're also dropping them as well. And once they hit the floor, you definitely don't want to eat them then. You definitely don't want to eat them then. So just added just a bunch of nuggets everywhere. Or at least round down by the restaurant. Not upstairs, but at least down by the restaurant. And there's a giant nugget. I thought about it now, but then I decided not to. But anyway, yeah, there we go. There is my build, my chicken restaurant on the outside, on the inside, a evil villain's lair. And yeah, I want to thank Vixella for creating the shell challenge. This was a lot of fun. At first, I wasn't sure what to do with it, but I really like how it ended up. I really enjoyed the end result. So anyway, I hope you guys like this. I have my own shell challenge up in the gallery if you guys want to tackle that. And we'll be checking out some of those later. But yeah, if you like this and you like this video, then hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think of this challenge. There we go. There's my. I really like how it turned out. I really like the sign there. It was fun. Once I realized what chicken looked like, I think it looks good. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.